Hello and welcome back to day 7 and 8 of Invictus launch week. Today is Anvil Aerospace, as you can see. So let us go have a look at this then. So these are what we're going to be looking at. There's only 2 halls and then the downstairs again. And then there's some concept ships. So let's go have a look at Hall 1 first, and then we'll have a look at them downstairs, and then we'll look at the main hall.
The Navy utilise a variety of ships, including some models made for the private sector.
I like the visor, the opaque visor. Ooh, hello there.
For centuries, Invictus has been a time for friends and family to come together and celebrate the pillars of duty.
I'm gonna save you for second to last.
Civic pride.
That's a Valkyrie. I do really like the Valkyrie. Really like the Valkyrie. Yeah, I like dropships. So we have the F7A Hornet. So this is the military version of the Hornet. See, that's the F7C Mark II. Right, so this one here, the F7A, I think this one's the Mark 1. No, because the screen says Mark II. Never mind then. So this is the Mark II. We'll have a look at the visual, if there are any visual differences between them. So this is the F7A Mark II. This is the military variant. People who took part in the last event and done all the missions, the Overdrive Initiative, they will get the upgrade from that ship to this ship for free. Well, yeah. They've got to have that ship though to be able to use the upgrade. You get the upgrade token, but you won't get this ship until you get that ship and upgrade it to this. Which I've got, so I just need to upgrade to this ship. So anyway, the F7A Hornet Mark II. Ushering in a new age of space superiority, Anvil Aerospace has re-engineered the celebrated Hornet for the next generation of fighter combat. Purpose-built for the UEE Navy, the F7A Hornet Mark II maintains the spirit of the original while incorporating even more powerful offensive capabilities. This is one of the very few actual mil-spec ships that are that civilians can get their hands on. Kind of. It's part of an event, so you know, it's not like you just outright buy it. Now this is the civilian variant. The Mark 1 variant of the F7A, I believe only one person in the world has that as part of another event. It was an award. So, yeah. F7C Mark II. Straight from the front lines to your personal hangar, the re-engineered F7C Hornet Mark II takes the latest battlefield upgrades and makes them available to private pilots across the Empire. The fighter features an improved power system utilized by an overhauled weapon and missile package. So yeah, this is the civilian variant. You can put the modules from the military variant onto that one. So that up there, where the turret is, on here it's attached to like a little cargo space. But you can put that turret onto this one. So it's just boggy standard. This only comes with these weapons here, and that comes with them weapons here. And now we move on to the Mark 1. So the F7C Mark 1. To the enemy, it is a weapon never to be underestimated. To allies, it's a saviour. The F-70 Hornet Mark 1 is the same dependable and resilient multi-purpose fighter that has become the face of the UEE Navy. The F-7C is the foundation to build on and meet whatever requirements you might have in mind. So yeah, this is the Mark 1, which is currently breaking the game. There we go. This is the Hornet Mark 1. They look mostly the same. There's a few key differences. As you can see, that engine's a bit more exposed than this one. The wings are more sleeker on the Mark II. Over the Mark 1 is a lot more blocky. It's a lot more square. So yeah. I do like the F7. I really do like the F7. I do like the emblem for the F7 as well. Where it's got the F and then the 7 there. Yeah, I do like the F7. We'll have a look at... No, we'll have a look at these two before we have a look at this. Because everyone knows what the F8 is. So, this is the Hurricane. This is a two-seater fighter. Very powerful. As you can see, it's got some large weapons here. And it's got a turret with 4 size 2s up there. Yeah, this is a very powerful ship. It is ridiculous. So, the Anvil Hurricane. Big things do come in small packages. The Hurricane is a fighting spacecraft that packs a deadly punch into a slight fuselage. The spacecraft compensates for its lack of creature comforts with its powerful armament. 6 guns capable of blasting their way through nearly anything. Hurricane pilots have yet to find an enemy shield they can't knock down. Yeah. You pilot seat and then you access your gunner seat through here. I keep crouching. I keep forgetting that they've changed the keybinds. There we go. So yeah. I can't seem to enter. Okay. So that's the Hurricane. And we shall have a look at this absolute beauty. The F8C Lightning. I don't actually know if they ever made the F8A available to anyone. What the fuck? was like, why the fuck can I not move? Okay, now the screen's gone off on it. So yeah, this is the now we're in the goodness seat of the Hurricane. What the fuck? That was mad. I've never had that happen before in my life. The windshield could do with cleaning. No, I can't get out. Can I shoot? No. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm glad that didn't take as long as it took to get in. Right, anyway, so back to the F8C. I don't believe they ever made the F8A available to anyone, so I don't know if anyone owns a military variant. This is a new heavy fighter, I think. Is this classed as a heavy fighter? I'm sure this is classed as a heavy fighter. It's got a load of weapons. Yeah. So yeah, the F8C. You can get this from either pledging a load of money to this game. I think it's 15 grand and you get them. No, 10 grand for the normal variant, and then I think it's 15 for the executive variant, which is black and gold. It's got like all golden accents, and it's got its own unique interior as well for the pilot seat. Then you can also get it from completing Squadron 42. So if you complete Squadron 42, you also get this ship. And then there's also the chance that you can get it through different events. Like last year they did an event, or was it the year before? No, I think it was last year they did an event where you had to find like these tokens and turn them in somewhere in the game, and you basically get given the ship, or you get given the chance to buy the ship, depending on what token you find. I never took part in the event, never really interested me. The ship interests me, but them treasure hunts don't really interest me. So, yeah. It is currently not available for customer test flights. That's good to know. At least they put the sign up for that. So, few vehicles employed by the proud men and women who serve in our Empire's Navy inspire the awe of the legendary F-8 Lightning. A force to be reckoned with, the F-8 has secured humanity's freedom from numerous threats at home and abroad countless times. Now that same generation space superiority fighter is available to become part of your personal fleet with the Anvil F-8C civilian variant. How come it's not available for test flight, but it is available to fly? Because people use this ship. People who own this ship use this ship all the time. Anyway. Now let's have a look at the Valkyrie. Look at this ship. It has got a lot of weapons on it. So it's got a turret down there. It's got a pilot's weapons there. It's got two little turrets, miniature turrets up here to like support the troopers being dropped off. I think it's got a turret up top. I could be wrong.
Anvil Aerospace has been invited to a joint engineering research facility that will be opening on Macabre in the new year. Together, naval and Anvil engineers
Yeah,
and scientists
there's a turret up top.
looking to develop the next generation of ship technology.
Don't zoom in, because it breaks the game, apparently. Yeah, it's not handling very well. It's you know what though, it's handling a lot better than the last few times. The last few times I had to cut out a lot of stuff from those videos because it just was not
Ever since Anvil
working.
Aerospace emerged from the
Um, and then it also has weapons in here.
vehicles for hundreds of
It's
operations,
got door guns. So when you open up these doors,
to logistics.
okay, fair enough. Yeah, so these doors slide open, a little step pops out so you can jump out or jump in from the side here. And then that gun comes out and you can use that gun as well. So yeah, this is just like a dedicated dropship. You can fit a few vehicles in there, like an Ursa Rover or a Cyclone in the back. And the
On the hostile environments of Corinth.
I believe the seats are over here for the people being dropped off. Yeah. So that's 20 troops, I believe, it can drop off. And then I think there is more up there. In fact, no, there isn't. That's just for the actual crew. Because you got your beds, you got your pilot seat and that over there. I think you get access to the lower turret down here. These doors aren't opening now. Okay. Oh, there we go. Yep, so you get access to your lower turret down here. And then when you're up here, I believe the top turret is behind you. Yeah, so that's the turret on the roof. And then you've got your two side turrets here. And then you got the pilot seat. I do love this ship. I really do. There we go, that door's open. So yeah, this swings out when you deploy, which is going to take a very long time. So we'll not bother with that. Probably come back to it after I've read the thing. This is to stop you from bringing your vehicles in a bit too far. So yeah. Now let's read the little kiosk thing. Podium. It's just focused on military industrial. It's a dropship. Why not say dropship? Anyway, the Valkyrie ups the ante on troop transport, designed to carry up to 20 troopers. So I was right, yeah, 20. As well as vehicles to the most hostile locations. This conflict-ready mil-spec craft is a formidable force, both offensively and defensively. Built with the military and private defense contractors in mind, the Valkyrie is one of the most efficient and effective personal transports. What the fuck? I only clicked to deploy it. I didn't click to actually use it. Yeah, this is very bad. Wow. I take it back. This is the worst it's been. It's crashing less, but just nothing else is working. So where was I? Built with the military and private defense contractors in mind, the Valkyrie is one of the most efficient and effective personnel transports in its class. So yeah, that's this thing. Oh yeah, let's show the ramp. Let's show this in use. Yeah, that's how you use a step. Okay. So that's the Valkyrie. Like I say, I absolutely love it. Amazing ship. And if you look at the front, it's kind of got the similar intakes to the F7C Mark 1. Which is pretty cool. There is a lot of people here. This is why the game's not working properly. What the fuck? Holy shit. Wow. Okay. So here we have the Anvil Ballista, which is a ground AA weapon vehicle. It's got some massive missiles there. It is based off the Atlas chassis. I believe they call it the Atlas chassis. So there's a few different vehicles that look very similar that we'll look at today. Here you got your gunner seat there, your driver's seat. I do love the look of this. But we'll get to one of my favourite ground vehicles in a minute while I move through all them. So, the Anvil Ballista. Keep your airspace clear of danger with the Anvil Ballista. Originally designed to defend outposts from Vandal attacks, the mobile missile defense system packs a powerful loadout, allowing the ballista to stand firm against any threat, whether it arrives by air or land. So that is the Anvil Ballista. Are they? Yeah, they're showing both of them. So next we will have the Spartan and the Centurion. So this is a Centurion. So instead of having missiles, this has large guns. It's normally outfitted with laser repeaters, but you can fit other guns on it. So yeah, this is a Centurion. It is the exact same on the inside. The wheels are not working correctly, but they never really do during this event for some reason. I don't know why. Whoa, they are on the Spartan. Anyway. So, the Centurion. Built on Anvil's popular Atlas platform. Oh, I was right. Yeah, built on Anvil's popular Atlas platform, the Centurion presents a tactical solution for short-range anti-air operations. Thanks to the Centurion's custom energy-based AA turret, your forces can establish a ground superiority by assuring immediate threats from above are dealt with quickly and efficiently. So that is the Centurion. And then we have the Spartan, which is my favourite ground vehicle at the moment. I like personnel carriers, what can I say? That door works straight away. So yeah, this is a dedicated APC, Armoured Personnel Carrier. Has doors on both sides. Someone's already opened this one. So yeah, instead of having a massive AA gun on the back, it just has that little turret there, which all of them have. But that is all this has, because this is a APC, like I said. So this can carry 8 people and their weapons. I can't remember where you store the weapons, but yeah, you're meant to be able to store the weapons somewhere as well. And then through here you got the driver's seat. There we go, that's where you store the weapons. Wait, no, that's for the driver. Never mind. Yeah, you got the driver's seat. The driver operates that gun on top as well. I absolutely love this. But yeah, like I say, I love personnel carriers. The Spartan. Built on Anvil's robust Atlas platform, the same chassis used for the devastating ballistic air defense system, the Spartan is a fully armored troop transport outfitted with 8 jump seats. The Spartan's rugged frame makes it perfect for all kinds of terrain, and its remote Gatling turret helps clear the area for easier deployment. I would just like to point out this is easily the most spacious APC I have ever seen. So, yeah, that is downstairs, the ground vehicles. We're going to have a look at the concept ships, and then we will look at the main hall. This still has drink in it, but I cannot drink it. Fuck you! That thing went flying. Let me guess the name. Oh, I do like that. I really do like that. Wow. Okay. Yeah, that looks amazing. Liberator. Hey, that was it. This is a fucking mess. This is a, yeah, it's a transporter. Can be used, it's an open air transporter. Can be used to transport ships or ground vehicles. Anvil continues its tradition of excellence with the Liberator, an open-air vehicle carrier designed with the same quantum drive and long-distance capabilities of military-spec carriers and pathfinders, but tailored to the civilian market. The Liberator is the ideal carrier to put your fleet on the front line of any operation. Yeah, that's where you store your vehicles. It's a bit like the... It's very similar to them American hovercrafts. Don't ask me what the names are, because I ain't got a clue. But you know the ones where they use for amphibious assaults, where they use them to transport tanks and supplies to beachheads. This is what I think that's like what this is kind of meant to be, but obviously for space. The Legionnaire. I do remember the name of this one. This is where I got confused last time when I was like, oh, the other ship is called the Legionnaire. What was it? It was the Aurora LN. RSI Aurora LN. So, the Anvil Legionnaire, a boarding craft. When the operation calls for a hostile takeover of an enemy vehicle or station, the Anvil Legionnaire is ready to report for duty. With 8 drop seats, versatile docking options, and an advanced security infiltration system, even the most difficult of boarding actions is feasible with the Legionnaire in your fleet. Funnily, and so yeah, this ship can hack other ships and then board them. Funnily enough, this ship was designed by a pacifist in the lore of Star Citizen. Like someone who I don't know if he was a pacifist, but he was like very much against the UEE Navy and military. And he designed this to try and stop the deaths of people, but it ended up causing the deaths of people at some point or something like that. I can't remember exactly. It was fucking ages ago that I heard about it, so yeah. I only got it from a YouTube video. Who was it? I can't even remember whose video it was. I want to say the Astro Historian, but I can't remember. I won't be able to find the video. God. I would not be able to find the video now. But yeah. We'll get there eventually. There we go. Is it the Crucible? It's basically a repair ship. Is it the Crucible? Yeah, Crucible. Heavy repair. A so-called flying toolbox, the Crucible is Anvil Aerospace's first dedicated repair ship, featuring a rotating control bridge and a detachable pressurized workspace. The Crucible is a versatile mobile garage equipped with repair arms, a drone operation center, and all the equipment needed to overhaul a damaged craft back into fighting shape. Go away, employment. So yeah, that's the detachable workshop there, and there's the arms that it attaches and detaches to. Can we not see the rotating bridge, or is that the rotating bridge? Is it just that small? I thought it was bigger than that. Yeah, it must be, because this is the back of the ship, clearly, because of the engines. Unless the engines rotate. So they can flip over. That would be pretty cool. But yeah. So that is the Crucible. So first we are looking at the C8X Pisces, and then that is the C8R. Yes. So this is a snubcraft. Well, the regular C8 is a snubcraft. It basically looks exactly the same as this, but yeah, it's a snubcraft that is paired with that big thing there. We've already seen it during IAE, so we already know. But yeah, this is the exploration variant. This actually comes with its own quantum drive, I believe. Yeah. So, sporting more guns and a limited edition livery. Looks exactly the same as the regular one. So I don't get how it's limited edition. But anyway. The C8X Pisces Expedition turns the stout snub fighter into a perfectly viable standalone exploration vessel. With its compact frame, deft maneuverability, and seating for free, the Pisces Expedition is ready to take on its own adventures. Let's have a quick look at the interior of this. I know we've already seen it. You got your cargo bit there and there. Yep. Got your 2 seats for your 2 passengers, and then your pilot seat. Very small ship. Very cool ship. There's too many NPCs. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. See, it's not freezing as often as it was the past few days, but say stuff is just not working now instead. It's either one or the other. So, the C8R Pisces. With the addition of an onboard Tier 3 medical bed, the C8R Pisces can treat minor injuries and keep a patient stable while transporting them to the safety of a larger ship. So this doesn't have a quantum drive. This has to be paired with a large ship. So yeah, transport them to the safety of a larger ship, station, or nearby medical facility, making it an invaluable asset for short range, short and rescue. Or does it have a quantum? It might have a quantum engine. I don't think it does. Yeah, you got your medical, got your med bed there, little medical room. Yeah, it's amazing, amazing little thing. Now we are at the Anvil Arrow. It is a little snug fighter. This does have a quantum drive, however, it has an extremely small range. It's not a snub fighter, it's a light fighter. I can just see at the corner of my eye. Yeah. So, never mind then. Of course it's going to have a quantum drive. This thing packs a hell of a punch for its size. And it is a bastard to hit as well when you're fighting against it. So, the Anvil Arrow. Unmatched design, blazing top speed, and ultra-responsive maneuverability make the Arrow the most agile scrapper in its class. With a robust weapons package that provides firepower to spare, this is truly the classic light fighter, updated for the next generation of combat. So that is the Anvil Arrow. And now we are on to the Gladiator. I remember the name of it. So this ship was made, well, the UEE Navy got scammed because a company designed this super torpedo which could bypass enemy shields and bypass flares and stuff like that. But it wasn't compatible with the older bombers that the UEE Navy was using, so the Navy had to design this ship. They contracted Anvil Aerospace to design this ship, the Gladiator, to then find out afterwards that they got scammed. So then this ship just become a carrier-based bomber instead. So yeah, the Gladiator. Fucking hell. Civilian model of the Gladiator appeals to those that want to explore the verse with a bit of added security. Sporting a maximum of 2, the Gladiator is perfectly equipped to explore and fight with or without a wingman. The civilian model allows pilots to choose between an extra cargo hold or a bomb bay. Obviously, the military variant just comes with a bomb bay. Open exterior. So then that seal come down for the gunner. Because I think the pilot just gets in from the side. Yeah, it just gets in from there. How do you open this? I don't think we can. No, it won't let us. Okay. Terrapin. It is a Pathfinder, presenting the Anvil Aerospace U-4A3 Terrapin class scanning and exploration ship. The Terrapin was developed near the end of the 28th century to serve as the first ship in the Empire's defensive restructuring of the Navy. The Terrapin's watchword is protection, with extensive shield system and armor layers designed to provide the maximum protection possible. While it lacks the maneuverability of a dedicated fighter, it does maintain an advanced, hard-hitting array of weapons intended to keep the most fearsome Vandal Raider at bay. Yeah, this is like specifically combat, like made to combat the Vandal, because the Vandal like to come in close with their ships and ram, so you've got to have as much armor as possible. That is the gunner's seat, I believe. No, it's a scanning bay, isn't it? Yeah, support station. bit unusual that it's here, but yeah. And then you've got your pilot seat here. It's a very durable ship. So, now we are on to the main vessel, the Anvil Carrack. This beast of a ship. It is an exploration ship with a tier 2 medical bed. And it is amazing. So, this ship was made for the UEE Navy because the Admiralty, so the leaders of the Navy, were discussing about using military ships for exploration, and they gave it a go when they sent a large cruiser to investigate an anomaly somewhere, and basically the ship was lost with all hands. Everyone died. So the Admiralty contracted Anvil Aerospace with a no-bid contract to design this thing, which is an exploration ship. But they kept it hidden from the civilian eyes, from the public's eyes, sorry, to hide the fact that they fucked up that one time with the cruiser. And yeah, so for the longest time this was only available to the military, which led the public to believe that this was like some secret weapon, not realizing it is purely just an exploration ship. But it is now available to the civilian market, and it is meant to be very popular within the Empire. So yeah. Adventure calls, and Anvil Aerospace answers with the Carrack. Built to endure extreme conditions in both space and atmosphere, this self-sustaining explorer has more than earned its long-standing status as the go-to pathfinder for both military and civilian service. This ship is amazing. I've said that about a lot of ships, but this ship is just awe-inspiring. It really is. So, this has been a look at days 7 and 8 of Invictus launch week, and we have just been looking at Anvil Aerospace. So, there is one show left. It is by Drake Interplanetary, which is called DefenseCon, because Drake Interplanetary aren't invited to Invictus for political reasons. So yeah, we'll be having a look at DefenseCon next. Stay tuned for that. And there is a new ship coming from Drake Interplanetary, which I'm excited to look at. It is called the Ironclad. I just forgot the name of it. Yeah, it's called the Ironclad. So yeah, we'll get to have a look at that concept. It's not coming out. It's just going to be a concept thing, like the holograms. So we'll get to have a good look at that. So I hope you enjoyed, and I shall see you next time.